What's up, everybody? It's Blackjack. Welcome back to Ace Academy. We're continuing on this little batch here. Alarm clock sounds. Ready for the day. Just left the beach. Nothing happened for good old Fartfurter, so I guess we'll have to see what happens when we go to school. After a quick breakfast, I drive to school and head to class. Lame. A chorus of groans circle around the classroom. This professor sucks. Fuck you. Everyone gradually falls silent as the TAs hand out the quiz. I breeze through the last quiz and I'll breeze through this one too. Once the paper lands on my desk, I scribble in the correct answers. The material is all stuff I've already learned. After a few minutes, I turned in the completed test to the professor. No, I'm pretty confident in myself. How about you just take your L, and I'll go home. Yep, it's been checked. Professor glances skeptically at my paper. Ben does a double take as he recognizes my name. Yeah, just so you can just go ahead and take that, and I'll leave. I nod. He offers me a smile. Soon everyone has turned in their paper. Way to put us right back to sleep. Oh, sorry. Oh, it's over? Oh, good to know. I gather my things and file out of classroom with everyone else. Once I'm outside, my legs... Is it raining? At 2 in the morning. What a weird time for it to start raining. Once I'm outside, my legs take me towards the hangar. I mean in real life, not in the game. I need to practice. My chat with Akira last Monday has been on my mind ever since. Our team has been on a really good streak, but are we strong enough to beat Akira's team? I swipe myself into the hangar and shake my head free of those thoughts. We have to beat Ona Bugeisha first. I pass Aura on my way to Eagle and hear voices raised in a heated argument. God damn it, Kaori, why are you always fighting with someone? Kaori glares at May, who looks exasperated. Oof. Ooh, it's a guy, isn't it? May looks taken aback. Like I said, it's a guy. Were you? Kiori's face contorts in anger. You know, maybe I should have just pursued Valerie a lot heavier. Kaori's starting to come with a bit of baggage, and I don't know if I want to deal with all of that. May falters at Kaori's piercing stare. To be fair, it is Kaori, because I don't know why I say Kaori, because it's not, that's no, so it's Kaori. So yeah, Kaori. May blinks rapidly. Alright, May spins on her heel and walks away, her footsteps echoing behind her. Kaori lets out a scream of frustration into her hands. As she turns around, she notices me. Ooh. Long enough. I didn't hear anything. I just got here. Long enough to enjoy the show. I don't know if I want to be joking with her right now. Fuck it. You know what? No. Don't piss her off. I just got here. Not long at all. Okay, that's fair. Nothing. Carrie nors her. Okay, I should have just waited long enough to enjoy the show. Okay, just enough to watch May storm off. She continues to stare at me. Okay, and a little bit about some guy named Ryota, but that's it. I wasn't trying to. You guys were yelling. It was loud. I heard it. I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to. So, what was that about anyway? All right, fine. You sat here and I was like, I didn't hear anything, but then you dug, and now I'm digging, and you're like, it was nothing. Who's Ryota? That's true, but he was brought up and you wanted to sit here and dig, so who's Ryota? Does he go here? All right. So who is he then? He was the guy. What is his relationship with you? Okay, listen. Okay, I have one rule about this. If it's a private conversation, you go off to a secluded room and you go ahead and you just have your conversation there, okay? If you're in a public forum and someone happens to hear your conversation in a public forum, that's your fault. It's not private because you're not holding it in a private setting. It's the same thing with people on Twitter when all of a sudden, like, they're talking about something and they get mad when they when it gets blown up. Yeah, Twitter is a public forum. You post anything on there, anybody on the fucking internet can go in ahead and see it. So sorry that you have this private conversation in a public setting in which anybody can possibly hear you. That was a very forceful slap down. I was kind of pissed off about that one. No, that's not. My phone buzzes. Saved by the bell. Well, buzz, I guess. Sorry, I better get this. Carrie nods. She just looks as relieved as I am. I accept the call and walk further away from Kaori. Hello. Hey, Yuuna. Oh, God. Kaori just, like, dropped a 4. Hi, Yuuna. Actually, you caught me at the perfect time. You want to get some coffee? No. This is perfect. Oh, yeah, definitely. I'm not sure what everyone's schedule looks like. Also, I have a piece of ice in my mouth and I didn't mean to do that. Okay. I'll bet he wants to get to know me better. Am I in trouble? Is this another interview? I think this is funny. Does he want to get to know me better? Oh, that's flattering, but he's not really my type. What? Oh, so he's into robots. Man, I won't knock it. I mean, it's not for me, but hey, if that's his thing, yeah, you do you. You do you, boo-boo. Oh, so not me? Why do I feel a little disappointed by that? Eagle. Sure. Will you be there? All right, I'll be there. Thanks, Yuuna. After saying goodbye, she hangs up. By the time I end the call, Kaori is nowhere in sight. That's probably for the best, honestly. Our chat didn't end on such a great note. Do any of our chats end on a great note, honestly? Since I came here to practice, I climb into Eagle and start up a simulated match. After I practice a few rounds, I shut down the simulators and climb out of Eagle. I can tell my reaction times are improving. I'm sure with a little bit more practice, I'll be ready to face Onabugeisha. Geisha. Since I have some extra time, how do I want to spend the rest of my afternoon? Yuuna it is, then. Alright. I was browsing a list of clubs and classes earlier, and Ace offers a cooking club. You know what? I'm going to just make a firm decision and just go with Valerie. Honestly, I don't see the Kaori thing working out long term. She's just too. I don't. As interesting as I think she is, there's just too much going on with her right now. I imagine Yuuna is an option, but Valerie's just like right there. It's right there. I think I gotta take Valerie. I was browsing a list of clubs and classes earlier, and Ace offers a cooking club. I remember Nikki mocking me, saying I should join when she first started her club, but maybe that isn't such a bad idea. The look on her face would be priceless if I offered to cook and it was edible. I'll go check it out. The cooking class is held in the culinary building. I enter a classroom filled with multiple cooking stations already set up with ingredients. It kind of reminds me of a chemistry lab, but with stoves and ovens. And with the sound of someone slurping in my ear. Why is this the sound we went with? In the corner of the room, I spot Yuuna and claim the station beside her. Okay, so it's going to be either Yuuna or Valerie then. Because I love Yuuna right now. Hey, Yuuna. She blinks in surprise. No, I'm just dropping in today. I wanted to learn how to cook. What brings you here? I like to make a meal for Nikki. Oh, you're so sweet. I hope so. She's a whiz in the kitchen. What about you? What brings you here? Wait, yeah, when did you quit the SBA? Yeah, that was the same thing that went through my mind. You went through all the trouble to get me a sponsor, and you didn't even want to be a part of the SBA. Her voice holds the edge of finality. It's clear she doesn't want to talk about this any further. Anything catch your interest? The student instructor arrives and everyone breaks away from their conversations to stand at their stations. To the cooking game show. I'm your host, Club. I'm also the club host. I'm part of one of your Shadow Overlord people. Yes. He goes into a short message explaining who he is and the rules and structure of the club. Fine. I slip off my blazer and tie the apron around my waist. Celsius or Fahrenheit? Fine. Isn't that a little low? Oh, right. It's in Celsius. They made the joke for me. I'm sure that's all wonderful and dandy and everything, but damn it, man. Like, do I personally need to know this to enjoy the game? I don't need to know the exact ingredients. I'm not making this fucking dish. At least there aren't that many ingredients. As instructed, I measure out the ingredients. Wait, I forgot what to preheat the oven. What temperature should it be? 160 degrees, yeah. So, green is just the right answer then? Why would the game give me the right answer? Shouldn't it be trying its best to just be like, here are the answers, pick one? I don't know. I preheat the oven to 160 degrees. The instructor continues to provide instructions that I follow as best as I can. Aw, look at her. She's doing her best. While whisking the eggs, my gaze wanders over to Yuuna. She's carefully pouring flour into her measuring cup and leveling it off before dumping it in the bowl. Her tongue sticks out slightly as she concentrates. Actually, that also just makes me wonder, too. If I pick a wrong option, does that actually help me? Because does looking like an idiot make Yuuna look more impressive? I try to hold back a chuckle when she glances at me. There's a smudge of flour on her cheek, and I can't hold back my smile. Oh, look at that face. She matches my grin before turning back to her ingredients. I refocus on my own station and add the sugar. The only thing left to do is add the honey. How much water do I use to dilate the honey? That. Fine. It's giving me the... That's why I needed to pay attention. But again, if that's why I needed to pay attention, why do you highlight the answers? That's what I don't get. I add 2.5 tablespoons of water. As instructed, I added the... Oh, wait a minute. Is that why we selected the 3 things at the beginning? Between, like, being, like, a jock or, like, intelligent or artistic? Am I getting the answers for anything that requires knowledge? Huh, I don't know. As instructed, I add the last of my flour to the mixture and continue to mix it. What counts as overmixing anyway? How do I know if I mix just the right amount or too much? Using my wooden spoon, I poke around to see if there's any flour chunks left. Nope. Guess that means my batter is ready to go in the oven. I set the timer for 35 minutes. 35 minutes. Now just to wait and see. Once my timer dings, I carefully remove the cake from the oven. It's baked unevenly, so some of the side is spilling over the pan. I think it might be a little darker on one side too. Does that mean it's burned? I guess there's only one way to find out. I pry it out of the pan and put it on my plate. Some of the edges got stuck into the parchment paper when I removed it, so there are patches of yellow exposed under the darkish brown layer. But I did everything right. Yuuna carefully sets her cake on the plate. It's a perfect loaf with a golden brown top and light yellow sides. So wait, I'm confused. You gave me the answers and then I did the answers and my cake still sucks. She glances over at my cake and hides her smile with a cough. The instructor begins his taste test in my row at the back of the classroom. He reaches me before Yuuna. He puts a fork full of cake in his mouth. His eyes light up in a smile. Yeah, yay. Really? Yuuna stands right beside me, staring curiously at my cake. She tries a small piece, staring at my cake. Yeah, you like that, don't you? No one told you to eat it. Oh, the actual cake, sorry. I beam. Nikki is going to be so surprised. The instructor stops at Yuuna's station next. Oh, don't tell me it tastes like shit. Yuuna's face lightens up in anticipation as the instructor takes a bite. He pauses, straining to keep his face calm, then gulps heavily. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Her voice trembles with hope. The instructor's voice is hoarse as he chokes out his next words. Ooh. Let me try. I take a bite. I'm going to need to react to something. It's like if sugar and plaster had a baby together and let it sit out in the sun until every drop of moisture was baked out of it. It doesn't taste how it looks. I wish I could untaste this. How do I put this nicely? It just doesn't taste how it looks. That's fine. Well, at least you still got your... Oh, god damn it. Fucking fart fruiter, you fucking moron. Oh, god damn it, you idiot. The cake, I mean, at least the cake looks delicious, even though it's not. Oh, God, you made it worse. Yuuna grabs her fork and stuffs a piece in her mouth. She grimaces and sighs deeply. Oh, my God, fart fruiter, you fucking moron. Oh. The instructor moves to another station while Yuuna pouts at her rejected cake. Well, aside from the result of your baking, what did you think of this class? Oh, I feel so bad. She glances at her cake again and mutters under her breath. You're going to stick with this as much as your new extracurricular activity? Makes sense, because you're not... I guess you know how to make things look pretty, but not taste good. No, mine is just perfect. Sure, okay, fine. You and I walk around and try some of the other cakes with varying results. Once we tasted them all, we figured out mine was the best, and so we headed out. I make my way towards the cafe to meet with our account manager from Dashu. I try to anticipate what kind of questions he'll ask about Eagle so I can have answers ready. Yuuna said this was an interview, but I still want to make a good impression. And we're going to find out what kind of impression we make on the next episode of Ace Academy. Thank you all so much. Leave a comment down below and leave a like on the video if you enjoyed what you've seen today. And also, if you're brand new to the channel and you enjoy the content, please subscribe. I am probably going to do a few more for this batch. Yeah. Probably a few more than in this batch here. But thank you all again. Goodbye and good night. Boom, 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 bop, boom. That's your sinking cue. Editor, thank you. Going to go get another drink right now.